And I don't know, for whatever reason, ever since, I think my life has turned out to be, in every step, He has always been there. And if at all He ever did not give me what I want, I could soon realize it's because He had much better plans for me. We've been talking about giving for a substantial period of time. And somehow giving can connotate into the minds of a lot of you that it needs to be material. It can be material, it need not be just material. Sometimes just giving an idea to somebody can cause a breakthrough in somebody's life. Sometimes just taking the freedom and liberty to give a feedback to somebody who is off late going on the wrong track and just telling them, hey, come back to the track. I think you are no more what you used to be. Just a caring feedback. And somebody who would have fallen to realize their mistake could have been saved before they fall. Sometimes you can just give your time. Not necessarily to speak, but to listen. And that's also giving. I know some of you have heard it, but because it's such a touching moment on giving, I just wish to repeat it. I remember how, when I used to work in Mumbai, there was this classmate of mine, roommate of mine, Anthony Fernandez. And after several years, he had come to Chennai. And he wanted to meet a cousin of his somewhere in the Perambur area, where there are a lot of the Christian population where they stay. And right through, and I used to have an in Suzuki bike during those days, and right through the bike ride from Nanganallur to Perambur, he kept on explaining to me how bad this cousin is. How he has never taken care of the family, how useless that fellow is. So much that he made me wonder, why will he want to see a person like this? So finally when we reached there, I was not even motivated to get inside that house because I didn't want to see such a useless fellow in life. So I told him, I'll stay back in the bike, you go see and come. So he went inside. Of course, the emotions, the laughter that I heard inside was completely contrary to what I heard in the bike. Okay. Was completely very pleasing conversation and all happened. And both of them came out to the door. And somehow when they reached the door, this cousin of Anthony Fernandez immediately told me, brother, please come inside. He said, brother, please come inside. I couldn't resist it, so I went inside. The moment I entered, the entrance was here, the room was on the side. The moment we entered, I saw there was this altar of Christ there. Before I could realize what was even happening, he closed his eyes, Anthony Fernandez closed his eyes, and I didn't know how to respond to that moment. I still had my eyes open, like how some of you keep your eyes open no matter how much I tell you to close your eyes. Karma. I kept my eyes open. And before I could realize, this man closed his eyes and he started, Lord, I do not know for whatever reason you have brought these two brothers to my home. That itself I thought was very significant. I didn't understand then. But in current maturity, I'm looking back and understanding that. Because we keep saying, it's not my will, it's thy will that will be done. Then it should have been his will that two people came to that house. And that was his first sentence in the prayer. Lord, I do not know for what reason you brought two of these brothers to my home. I really think there was a lot of substance in that sentence when he said, my Lord, I do not know for what reason you have brought two of these brothers to my home. But I know one thing, my Lord, the first step they take out of my house is the first step they take into the rest of their future. My Lord, in every step they take, please be with them. And if for any reason, if you will ever not give them what they want, let it only be for this reason, because you had better plans for them. Amen. Now, people have given me a lot of materialistic gifts. Lot of materialistic gifts. You ask me, do I remember them all? I'm not sure. I never saw this man again. I don't know his name also. I know him still as Anthony Fernandez's cousin. I don't even know his name. But the whole iTube, you all used to watch YouTube, no? I have iTube. Lot of video is recorded here, which I keep playing whenever I want. And in my iTube, it has top rating. Lord, I do not know for what reason you brought these two brothers to my home today. But I know one thing, the first step they take from my house is the first step they take to their entire future. In every step they take, please, my Lord, be with them. If ever you will not give them what they want, let it be only for this one reason, you have better plans for them. Amen. He opened his eyes, looked at me and said, I'm a poor man. I have nothing to give you except my prayer. And I don't know, for whatever reason, ever since, I think my life has turned out to be in every step he has always been there. And if at all he ever did not give me what I want, I could soon realize it is because he had much better plans for me. Sometimes the greatest things that you can give in life is the intangible, not necessarily the tangible. A genuine wish to somebody to do well in life.